The anime streaming landscape is more competitive than ever, and some of the largest global platforms are struggling to keep up. The race between Netflix, Disney Plus, and Crunchyroll to secure licensing for high-profile titles has created a major gap in availability, leaving several of Fall 2025's best anime releases without an international streaming home. Just some of the biggest Fall 2025 anime releases that aren't available via any major streamers include Monster Strike Deadverse Reloaded, Kagaku Bouken Survival Season 2, Shibuya Hachi Part 4, and Blue Orchestra Season 2, among, as of writing, some 17 other titles. All are either limited to small regional platforms, available only on official YouTube channels without subtitles, or not legally accessible anywhere outside Japan. Some of these series, including Monster Strike Deadverse Reloaded, were highly anticipated internationally and even promoted to some degree on Crunchyroll, but still have no official streaming platforms or even announcements about potential streaming negotiations in process. Netflix, Disney Plus, including Hulu, and Crunchyroll are major anime houses for international viewers. Anime's 2020 boom sparked a major race to acquire headlining titles like Demon Slayer and Jujutsu Kaisen, but this has also come at the cost of some lesser-known series that many anime fans have been watching for years. A recent Reddit thread about the licensing issue sparked several users to comment about series that they'd seen quietly removed from platforms in the last few years, including Love, Chunibyo and Other Delusions, Toradora, and Death Parade, all of which used to be hosted on Netflix, Hulu, or Crunchyroll, and now are only available via individual paid episodes on Amazon's Prime Video. Several other titles have been removed from these platforms over the last few years. Netflix specifically removed Attack on Titan, Nana, Erased, The Promised Neverland, and Blue Exorcist. Hulu, owned by Disney Plus, also lost Soul Eater, Pick, Psycho Pass, Spice and Wolf, My Love Story, and Assassination Classroom. Anime fans are also still reeling from Crunchyroll's 2022 cleanout, which removed over 60 titles, including Food Wars, Is It Wrong to Try to Pick Up Girls in a Dungeon, No Game No Life, and Akame ga Kill. The loss of these titles signifies a larger structural shift for streaming platforms to try and distinguish themselves as the premier platforms among anime fans, either curating specific titles rather than having a wide variety, or redistributing resources to ensure exclusive licensing deals or in-house anime productions. Some series like One Piece, Bleach, Naruto, and Dragon Ball will likely always have at least one streaming home at any given point in time, but other shows like Assassination Classroom and Death Parade may not be legally streamable anywhere for the foreseeable future. The structural gap is now extending to new series as well. The Fall 2025 anime lineup had enormous potential. Monster Strike Deadverse Reloaded was a major studio investment in the larger Monster Strike gaming universe, one of Japan's most successful gaming franchises of all time. Its recent premiere received high domestic coverage and some international coverage, yet it isn't currently available on any international streaming platform. Shibuya Hachi's Part 4 premiere was also part of the Fall 2025 anime lineup and is a comfort series that has been beloved in Japan for years, but still isn't available to watch anywhere internationally. At the time of writing, it is possible that some licensing negotiations are in process, meaning at least a few of these titles may gain international streaming platforms in the future. However, the potential for an anime series to do well internationally is largely dependent on momentum, and without any major streaming platforms giving viewers the chance to watch at the time of their debut, these series may not ever be able to attract a big audience outside of Japan.